tô aqui hoje com o Duncan para falar a respeito da faculdade nos Estados Unidos. Como que é para ir para a faculdade, como que é a experiência numa faculdade americana. A faculdade que ele está estudando é a faculdade de Utah. Então, como vocês gostariam de saber, e eu também gostaria de saber a respeito dessas informações, ele vai me dizer agora em inglês. Depois eu posso traduzir para vocês o que ele disse, tá bom? Valeu. Hi. Basically, I want to know how I can do to go in the good college.
So, in order to get into a good college in the United States, you have to get good grades. You have to make sure that all throughout high school you have good grades, and you have to take what's called a standardized test. There are two tests, the ACT or the SAT, and you have to score well on those tests in order to get into good colleges. Also, it's not just grades and test scores. In the United States, colleges pay attention to your extracurricular activities, like sports, like theater, like if you have a job, and or they pay attention to your culture. For example, if you're Japanese and a school needs more Japanese people to come to their school, they might think your culture is interesting and bring you to their school. In addition to that, if you are the first person of your family to go to college, you can get more money to go to college and have more opportunities to go to college than other students. So it's not just grades and test scores. It's everything about the person you are.
What's the experience going to college? What do you need to do? What you have there? What is interesting to learn?
College is misrepresented often in media, but at the same time it can be kind of accurate. So when I first went to college, I met all of my friends at a big party thrown by the college. And there were hundreds and hundreds of students there, and we all met each other there. And it was really fun. It was crazy, lots of music, lots of dancing, lots of crazy stuff. It was awesome. And every once in a while, maybe once a month, there will be events like this, big, crazy parties, lots of drinking, lots of dancing, lots of music, tons and tons of people there. It's really fun and exciting. But everyday college life isn't like this if you want to be successful. Everyday college life is a lot of studying, a lot of sitting in the library and listening to notes or doing homework together with other students. College is learning how to take care of yourself because many people are living by themselves for the first time. So college is all about basically learning how to be independent, learning how to manage your time, and learning how to become a good student on your own.
Okay, interesting.
I was going to say, everyday college life, though, I wake up in the morning, go to class, eat lunch with my friends, go to more class. Then after class is done, I'll study for a bit. And then later on in the evening, at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'll go hang out with my friends for a couple of hours. Sometimes we'll stay up all night and play games. Sometimes we'll only hang out for an hour because we are busy or we have class early the next morning. But it's not quite like you see in the movies.
And basically, what's the schedule? What time start the class? Have difference? Start early, start late?
So at my university, I can choose when my classes are. There are hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of different classes to take at my university at all different times. So, for example, this semester, I'm taking 2 classes that start at 8 o'clock on Tuesday and Thursday, and classes that start at 10 o'clock on Wednesday, or Monday and Wednesday. And on Friday, I decided I didn't want to have class, so I don't have class on Friday.
Nice.
So at a lot of American universities, especially really large universities, you can decide exactly how you want your classes to be scheduled.
And in the Friday, normally you do your homework or hang out with your friends?
If I have homework, I'll do my homework because most of my friends will have classes on Friday. But often I will hang out with them if they don't have class, or I will go skiing or traveling or I will spend time just by myself, hanging out, playing video games. I can do whatever I want on my Fridays.
I understand. In Brazil, have universities, public universities, and private universities. And there is not the same here because there don't have a lot sports and here have. And I want to know what kind of sports have in the college here in United States and principal in your college. What your college give the sports to the teenagers?
So at my university, we have many, many, many sports. We have football and basketball, and swimming and gymnastics and track and field. So our university provides a lot of opportunities for student athletes to play sports. We have a soccer team as well, men and women's soccer. Um, and an amazing thing about sports in American colleges is they're really, really popular with not just university students, but everybody in the community. Our university has a very large football stadium that can fit 45,000 people.
Wow.
And so we'll have big games all sold out with 45,000 people watching our football team. It's really, really exciting. And our football team is, we can watch them on television because they're a good football team. And our basketball team as well. They're often on American sports television. So it's really exciting.
Nice, interesting. And normally when you are a student, you not need to pay to be in these games.
It depends on your university. My university, sports games are free. Other universities, sometimes they cost money.
Okay. What do you like about the University of Utah?
I like pretty much everything about the University of Utah. It's a big school with almost 35,000 students. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of opportunities, and so that allows them to build really, really nice, big buildings, hire really great professors, and give the students lots of opportunities. On top of that, we have a really, really great set of sports teams. Our gymnastics team is in the top 10 in the country. Our basketball team is top 10. Our football is top 25. They're really, really fun to go watch. And the location is incredible. We're right in between a big set of mountains in a really big city. So we have tons of opportunities. The university pays for public transportation for all of its students, so we can travel all over the place if we want to. And on top of that, we're right next to Park City, which is one of the biggest ski areas in the entire country. So we have almost 7 ski resorts to ski at within 30 minutes. There's tons of opportunities, tons of great people, tons of culture. It's an amazing place.
And there, the people is different, have a different characteristics than the people here. How?
Yeah, so Salt Lake City's a bit of a bigger city than Missoula. The area has like maybe 20 times more people than Missoula does, or it has a lot of people in it. It's a pretty big city. On top of that, a big cultural thing in Utah is the fact that there's a lot of Mormon people there. And Mormonism is like 60% of people in Utah are Mormon. And so that adds a whole new cultural aspect to it.
Okay. Okay. The people coming to United States and doing the high school after want to come back and do the college. What the people can do to get the scholarship?
You can do a lot of things to get scholarship. For example, many universities that cost a lot of money will also give students a lot of money. For example, if you get like I think it's like a 29 or something on your ACT, which is a standardized test, one university in Washington will give you maybe $20,000 a year in scholarship. But they're really expensive, so it doesn't cover the full tuition cost. Another way you can do or get scholarship is good grades and test scores overall, and weigh out the importance of those, and they'll give you scholarships based upon that. But there are a lot of really strange ways to get scholarships. I have a friend who is a 21-year-old white male whose parents are university professors, and he got a diversity scholarship to his university because mostly women go to his university. So he got a scholarship only because he was a man. So there are tons and tons of ways to get scholarships. You just have to look for them.
Okay. And looking what you want and what you want to study. Basically, this is the last question I will ask you right now.
In American universities, you can decide to do whatever you want to do. I have a friend who went into university and he wanted to do management. And then after a couple of months, he realized he didn't like management so much, so he switched his studying to economics. And after a couple of months, he decided he didn't like economics so much, and so he switched his study to psychology. And now it's been a couple more months, and he doesn't think he likes psychology so much. So he will decide to do something else, probably. American universities, you can really decide to do whatever you want to do and however you want to do it. You can, at my university, you can create your own major. So if you want to take a lot of different classes and do something unique, you totally can do that. It all depends on what you want to do. So, for example, me, I'm studying video game design because my university has a really good video game program, but I'm also studying business. So I will end up with a degree in video game design and a degree in business. It's choices that I can make, and I can change them at any time. Tomorrow, I could decide to study Japanese and 3D art.
Yeah, it's different. I understand. And Duncan, thank you to you giving this opportunity to ask about this.
No problem.
Thank you so much. I think this will help many people in Brazil to can know right now what want to do, how can do to come in United States and do the college here. Thank you so much. Bye bye.